Fortnite has a lot of ways to be bamboozled, whether it's falling to your death in the midst of a fight or even attack of the toilets. Welcome back to Top 5 Gaming, where today and today only, if you subscribe right now, a Chipotle burrito will fall from the sky and land on your roof. No scam. Now, if you can't get it, or it's dirty, or your roof falls in trying to get it, we here at T5G, use that code, are not liable. But prepare yourselves, because we've got some fails on this list that you might need to watch twice. Your luck has never been better. Here's 25 of the worst fails. Ready, set, go. Number 25, aim for the water, they said. You'll be fine, they said. A lot of people who give out Fortnite tips will tell you to aim for the water if your helicopter is going down. I mean, it makes sense, but not everything goes exactly according to plan nowadays, and when this fish stick aimed for the water, he got a lot more than he bargained for. Now that is some unfortunate timing. Rest in peace, my little fish friend. Number 24. He got destroyed. Sometimes poor timing leads to unlucky moments. But with this clip, this guy was just one of those players who only uses the rocket launcher for every situation. So of course this man needs taking out. He thinks he's sneaking up on the pair, but I don't think he could have ever expected to be outplayed so hard. Check this out.
Bruh.
His reaction here is priceless. Number 23.
Caught you slipping.
Okay, so I'll admit, not even I saw this one coming. In this next clip, all you can see is an empty house, right? Well, you're wrong. Am I the only one who didn't actually see these guys either? I mean, you can look at the tree right now and spot them clear as day. But the first time I watched this, I had no idea where I even had to look. Talk about skins not being pay to win. I mean, geez. Number 22. That didn't go as planned. When the Kingsmen umbrella first came out, we were all pretty excited, especially when we found out that you can glide with it. Although we also found out that you can't exactly glide for a long time. Most of us figured this out the hard way, especially this next guy.
Oh, so you can like maybe Poppins stay over here.
It is so funny how sudden it is. I'm not quite sure that's what he intended to do, but nevertheless, he probably should have remembered he only had 10 health before leaping off of that roof. Hey, speaking of roofs, did you get that Chipotle burrito?
That like button is looking more like a snack.
Number 21, never jump on Chiapas. So the Chiapas in Fortnite are pretty hit or miss this season. You can either get a great game with them or have the match completely ruined because of how finicky they are. Unfortunately, the second one was all too real for this guy when he tried to hop into his friend's Chiapa. Now, I'm trying to figure out what even happened here. Like, was it the jump or the landing that blew it up? Either way, yikes. Number 20, Fred's immortal. Seems that the next time you try to race your teammates for control over Fred, you might have to worry about him suddenly becoming immortal. When this next player began fighting his team over a llama, they were given a small dose of instant karma.
Talking about be gone. Yo, I can't pickaxe it. What?
It's because of that thing that you threw. You're so stupid.
Yeah, Fred isn't putting up with anyone's shenanigans anymore. Number 19, when you pick the wrong bush. I think this next fail has one of the funniest buildups I've seen in a long time. It's all good having one bush camper in a match, but when another bush camper comes into play, that's when things get messy. Oh man, the slow buildup is actually so funny. The guy must have been so confused as to what happened. I know I would be. Number 18, increased glider speed, they said. Okay, Epic, when we asked for an increased glider speed, this is not what we had in mind. There's not much I can say about this next clip other than it's one of the weirdest and funniest glitches I've seen all season. Check it out. The irony that even flies past the POI called crash site just before crashing into the water could not have gone better. Either way, I don't see him getting out of the situation. Hopefully his teammates clutched up and won the game regardless. Number 17. Fortnite Season 2 be like, when you're sneaking around in Fortnite, it's pretty terrifying when an enemy surprises you around a corner and you have absolutely no time to react. And it's even worse when the enemy is, well, like this. Imagine seeing those demented red eyes as a T-posing fox flies around the corner just to send you back to the lobby. Number 16. Hurry up, hop on, quick. We showed you a fail earlier when some dude tried to jump on his teammate's helicopter, but what happens when you try to jump on someone's boat at full speed? I mean, if you're in the storm, every second counts, so that jump has to be perfect, or else, well, this happens. They were in the storm too, so I'm afraid they probably didn't have time to save the poor guy. Would have been a great play if executed, but getting a hilarious fail out of it definitely eases the pain. Number 15. Chiapas and grapplers don't mix well. Usually in games, you'll jump onto the blades of a helicopter and either make it into the actual Chiapa or, well, get blended into a bunch of tiny pieces. But in Fortnite, it seems that you probably won't be doing either of those things, as demonstrated by this dude. Just when he thought he was gonna get the grapple elimination on that guy, he got absolutely destroyed by the Chiapa, and I don't know if the pilot did this on purpose or not, but well played, my friend. Number 14. I'll save you. Back at the start of the year, people quickly discovered a glitch at Steamy Stacks where you could pick up a downed teammate in the chimney and fly away with them. Although that also meant you could, well, yeet them too. All he wanted to do was to get saved, and instead he was given that. Better luck next time, buddy. Rest in Fortnite pieces. Number 13, the Haybale. Speaking of bugs, there's nothing worse than something out of your control disturbing a fight, especially if you're about to win said fight. When It's William was in a battle at Frenzy Farm, the enemy hopped into a hay bale to escape them, but William was ready to go full Assassin's Creed mode on them until... Yeah, that did not go the way he expected, or really the way any of us expected. Very unlucky, but number 12. He's hit for 37! This next clip is from streamer HappyHappy, and they don't seem to be that great at call-outs in the heat of the moment. After he got downed by the enemy, Hap tried to call out to his teammate how much damage he did, and I think he might need to go back to school.
I hit him for 37 times 2. So 37, 38, 39. I hit him for about 60, about 42. I hit him for a lot, bro. Just go get him.
Those are some interesting maths there, Hap. Number 11. No supply drop for you. There's something off about the boat missiles. They tend to break a lot. So when this team went for a supply drop, one player went to grab it on foot while the other shot a boat rocket at the drop, obviously expecting to swoop in underneath their friend and grab it for themselves. That didn't exactly happen. You tried to steal the drop and you broke the game. Good job, buddy. Number 10. Friend had some awful realization as to who the true enemy was. If you head over a mountain and see an unsuspecting enemy at the bottom of the hill, you'd also feel pretty inclined to try and take them out with a few shots. But when this default skin realized none of his shots were hitting, it was a bit more than just bad bloom. The way he pauses after realizing it was just his shadow the whole time is hilarious. The guy just clears his throat and pretends nothing happened. Nice save, dude. As we near closer to the end of the list, hold on to your seats. Number 9, when Fortnite just wants you dead, sometimes you really can't fight fate. And if the Fortnite gods want you to lose the match, they'll pretty much do anything to ensure that. I mean, that's clearly what happened when this streamer went to get a pretty easy elimination from above. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not how water works. You done goofed now, Epic. Number 8, never trust a toilet. Back in Season 10, you were able to turn into props at the prison. So when this player disguised himself as a toilet, I'm pretty sure he expected to outplay the person walking into the cell. I don't think he could have ever expected this to happen instead.
Which one is me?
Why is this country always good, dog? Look like...
Oh my god!
At this point in Fortnite, I don't think you should trust anything you see. Not even the toilet that's right next to you.
Imagine if you would have actually gotten a chance to go to the bathroom.
Number 7, he did him dirty. Here's a strategy I haven't seen in a long time. When a player tries to escape fighting you by hopping on a launch pad, it seems there's now a pretty good countermeasure for that in Chapter 2. Take a look. And his laugh makes this clip 10 times funnier. He absolutely did that guy dirty. Outplayed. Number 6. The people who destroy entire builds in the final circle are pretty annoying and I don't like you. Stop doing that to me. I hate you. Stop it. Especially when they use emotes to celebrate their victory. Although this next guy celebrated a little bit too early. And probably with the most annoying emote in the entire game. The quality completely falls at the end of the clip there, but it kind of makes it even better in a sense. Apparently the guy who donkey laughed at the end didn't even know the other guy did the same thing until he checked replay. So I guess you could call this one a happy accident. Number 5, the buildup. I don't really have much to say about this next clip other than this Deadpool skin tries to escape 3 different teams who are after him, and the way he flies around the map on his crash pads is probably the best buildup to a funny fail I've seen in a while. All that bouncing around for the game to glitch and suddenly take him out like that, it is too funny. Number 4, they thought they had the advantage. The lightsabers were a pretty mixed bag of opinions. Some of us absolutely loved them because of how fun they were to use, and the rest of us hating them because they were overpowered and way too common in matches. But when these 2 Jedi thought they had the high ground on the player, they had another thing coming. Now, I've never seen 2 people get absolutely shredded that quickly, but that's only until you see number 3, the helicopter trap. People thinking they're some kind of evil geniuses when they place traps out or are out there as some of the most scheming people in Fortnite. It's these kinds of players that give us the best clips though, because when this guy threw proximity mines on his Chiapas, he went looking for the closest victim he could find. Yeah, that really did not go well for him at all. Maybe lay off the evil traps from now on. Number 2. What is going on? When pro player Solary was in the middle of a tournament, he only had a few seconds left to get into the final circle and heal up. The storm was ticking fast, but luckily for him, there was a launch pad right next to him. Nothing could go wrong, right?
Les ennemis qui ont été posés, ça c'est pas mal, ça va nous faire économiser le nôtre. Oh,
Faut plonger, faut plonger.
What?
Je peux pas. Oh
C'est
non,
quoi?
on met pas la zone à cause de ça.
oh non.
Je mourrai par la zone à cause de ça. Je suis mort de la zone à cause de
non.
ça.
Not only did he glitch through the launch pad, but then to be taken out the last second.
That's pretty much the universe telling you no at this point.
Poor Solary. And your number 1 spot, always check the pyramid. Here in our number one spot is probably one of the biggest fails of the year, when Bright Bullet hid themselves in a pyramid and placed C4 all around him. You'd think these guys would notice them, but nope. How do you not check the pyramid there? They didn't even break it. They just walked over to it and the RPG to finish the job? Oh my god. This has been the worst Fortnite fails of 2020. If you enjoyed this video, there's another video on screen right now for you to check out. I'll see you guys over there. This has been Sam from Top 5 Gaming. Keep it right here. Hopefully you guys got a Chipotle burrito and it wasn't dirty because the 5-second rule. Hit that sub button and I'll see you guys soon with a brand new video.